Morocco, a North African nation with vibrant cities like Casablanca, snow-capped mountains, and vast dry desert land. 40% of the 33 million people here live in rural areas. Incomes in these areas are based largely on agriculture, and the majority of people living in these areas are poor. This is the open-air market in Gourdan, Morocco. Take a look around. Farmers bring their cattle here 1, 2, 3 at a time, and they auction them off. Think about the challenges that you face when trying to change this sort of activity. It's been done this way here for centuries.
Every farmer who needs to cash in money would bring in 1 or 2 or more animals to the market to sell, and with the cash he will buy things that are needed for the family for the rest of the week or even beyond.
Folks will see this and they'll think it looks like a step back in time.
Yeah, for sure. This is the banking system in the rural communities in this part of the world is still very rudimentary.
For dairy farmers like Amusin Muhammad, the long-established customs and markets are a way of life. He purchased 3 milking cows in 1995. Small farmers like Muhammad often barely get by on their own. But look around his small farm and you see signs of change and a better life for his family. A more modern milking parlor, expanded barns for the cows, a new addition for his home, complete with a personal computer. Are you happy with the success that you've had? You've really grown pretty considerably.
Yeah, thanks to God, indeed we had improved, dairy production has improved our lives a lot.
Muhammad intends to someday have 80 milking cows. He credits his membership in a dairy cooperative for improving his bottom line and ultimately his family's life. A visit to a farm near El Jadida shows us the past, present, and potential future for cattle farming here. Abdel Fattah Amar is converting his operation from confined tethered cattle to a modern open-style feedlot. Mustafa explains why.
Research has shown that animals that are free can gain better, and it's better meat quality, better market values.
Look, we're not here to impose a production practice or a model that is a U.S. model, but what we're trying to do is to improve their production practices.
So it's clear that programs are improving lives on the ground here, but are they really helping U.S. farmers? A visit to a chicken farm in Morocco provides some answers. The growth of the Moroccan poultry industry is tied to U.S. efforts in the 1990s. That's when the U.S. Grains Council helped poultry farmers form an association. The chicken farmers lobbied the government to reduce corn import tariffs. Now modern-style poultry operations like this one are popping up across the countryside. Khardin Susi is the association's president. You know, anytime you're asking people to change the way they do things that they've been doing for generations, it's a challenge. That's the way it is around the world. Has it been a challenge to convince people to adopt these practices?
Yes, it's always a challenge to, people naturally doesn't like change. We have the resistance to change. But if you show them by a calculation, a small calculation, that if they invest X, they will get more money. So it takes some time, but we have good results.
Since 2005, basically they work 24 hours a day, seven days a week, non-stop.
And that translates into higher grain prices for farmers and evidence agricultural trade associations say of the success of their overseas efforts. But developing overseas markets is a long-term investment with payoff that isn't always immediate. Evidenced as we explore the market for wheat in Morocco. Here, Casablanca residents bring their wheat to small neighborhood mills to be milled for baking at home. The raw wheat arrives by bike, car. They're even bringing wheat in a taxi.
Yeah, especially because, you know, I said that the area, you know, where traditional meals are found in popular areas, so people do not have cars or so they bring, you know, they buy wheat 1 kilo or more, and then they put it for, it's a culture.
On first blush, it's hard to see where large-scale efforts could find a market for U.S. wheat imports in this kind of system. But compare the traditional corner mill to the Tria mill not far away. This is where U.S. wheat producers see a growing opportunity. And it's why in 1994, U.S. Wheat Associates invested millions of dollars to partner in a wheat milling school in Casablanca. The U.S. can't compete on price against closer producers, but the school here helps millers recognize and utilize the value of specific types of higher quality wheat to be milled for specialty breads and pastries.
The technology we learned from the school teach us how to deal with the two standards and the two wheats to get a good quality product.
Corner bakeries like this one with high-end pastry products are popular. Moroccans eat more than twice as many wheat-based products per capita than people in the United States. So even if the overall market share for U.S. wheat is just over 10%, it adds up to more than 11 million bushels of wheat a year.